Hello there, I'm Luke O'Neill. I am an immunologist in Trinity College Dublin, and I've written a few books. And for the Dingle Literary Festival, I've been asked to say a few words about what I've done, how I've written the books, and so on and so forth. It's tough being a writer, isn't it? You know, although it's harder being a scientist, that's much tougher. In fact, being a writer is easy for all you writers listening in. You're in the happy place compared to a scientist. But I normally write over there. Now, put the camera over there at that place there in the kitchen. Isn't that ridiculous? And that's where I've written much of this book. My latest book is called Never Mind the Bollocks. Here's the science. I wrote probably 6 chapters over there. And I write at night because I'm a night owl. In fact, scientifically, my circadian rhythm is towards the night. I may be a vampire. In fact, I come alive at night and I sleep during the day, except I've got to go work during the day. But I really find writing at night's fantastic. Say 11 p.m. to 1 and 2 in the morning. That's really the place where my mind seems to open up. And I can probably write about 1,500 or 2,000 words in a single sitting. I think about it, obviously, when I'm going to write. Never Mind the Bollocks is about many serious topics. So lots of research was done as well. And I can just rattle it off when I'm on a roll. It's fantastic. I wrote half the chapters sitting over there. And then luckily, in November, December of last year, I could go on sabbatical to California. Isn't that great? I was in San Francisco doing some work, immunology work, first of all, in Stanford. But I was able to go there and do lots of work on the book there. I wrote about 6 chapters in an apartment in a place called San Carlos. And I would start maybe 11 in the morning, work for 2 or 3 hours, go for a walk around the village of San Carlos, a pretty cool place in San Francisco, come back, do immunology, go to the lab maybe, back home for dinner, and then write again at night. And I wrote these chapters and it was very satisfying. Wrote one particular chapter there about crime. It's called Why Aren't You in Jail? And I was inspired walking down the street in San Carlos, not because I saw any criminals, just I thought, well, look, why don't I discuss the fact that I could have been in jail? Because I gave a talk in Mountjoy Jail to some prisoners, and I was wondering, why wasn't I sitting down and they were talking to me? The second chapter I wrote there was on depression. There's a big chapter called Why You Just Cheer Up is the title of the chapter. And again, I remember walking around there thinking, let me list all the people I love in terms of writers and celebrities who have had depression. And it says, no big deal, you know, Spike Milligan, John Lennon, Hans Christian Andersen, all these people had depression and managed to sort of, I suppose, fight it in various ways. And the message of that chapter is a hopeful one. You can get over these things. It's just another thing to try and deal with. So I guess it was a combination then of nighttime writing and then a bit of inspiration during the day. And finally, the book was produced and I sent it in February before COVID, got the proofs, and then gave lots of references to COVID as well, kind of as I was correcting the proofs, and that seems to have worked out quite well. That's my way of writing. Nighttime is the answer, and I guess every writer has their own way of doing it. And I wish the festival all the very best for this year, and thanks very much.